Say hello to Artifact, the latest game from Valve. While it may not be Half-Life 3, sorry about that, this card game is still something worth getting excited about. Taking its lore from the magical world of Dota 2, Artifact is a card game like no other. Played across 3 lanes, you attack using a team of 5 heroes, each with different spells and abilities. Sounds difficult? Well, make no mistake, Artifact definitely is complex in comparison to many of its counterparts, but it's that complexity that allows you to outsmart and outmaneuver your opponent in the most intricate of ways. To help you out, we've put together 6 fantastic tips that you need to know before playing Artifact. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more quick guides like this, and of course, ding that bell to stay up to date with PCGamesN. Before you begin playing Artifact, you need to create a deck that'll serve you well. A great deck needs to consist of 3 key elements: the main deck, an item deck, and 5 hero cards. The main deck and hero cards are categorized into 4 different suits, represented by the colors red, green, black, and blue. Red cards provide straightforward, high damage attacks. Green offers defensive magic and creep control. Black focuses on assassination abilities and tower destruction. Finally, blue has high-powered spells which are perfect in the late game. The colour of your hero cards determine what cards you can play, so build accordingly. Opt for decks built of 1 or 2 colours, with a set of appropriate heroes to ensure a variety of choices. With your heroes chosen, construct the rest of your main deck with a variety of spells, improvements, and creeps. Each of your heroes will also provide 3 copies of its signature card to your deck, which essentially act as spell cards to complement your hero's abilities. The last set you'll need to build is your item deck. This includes weapons, armor, consumables, and accessories to your heroes. These cards have no color, so can be played on any hero, and are purchased for use in-game from the item shop with the gold you earn from each round. At the start of each round, there are the spawning and placement phases. Creeps, minion soldiers who apply constant pressure to your opponent, are automatically distributed onto the 3 boards, or lanes, that make up Artifact's playspace. After creeps have spawned, you'll choose where to deploy your heroes. Following this is the drawing phase, where each player draws 2 cards from their main deck. With these initial phases complete, the game progresses onto the action phase, where players take it in turns to play cards until they're both done. This phase only ends when both players agree that they no longer wish to make a move, or it is impossible for either to perform one. Then play swaps over to the next lane. The player who passed first on the previous lane gets initiative and can play first in the new lane. Having initiative can often be advantageous, so remember that when making your plays. Finally, once the action phase is complete, there's the combat phase, where all heroes and creeps will make their attacks simultaneously. Once the round is complete, players will have opportunity to visit the shop, and then the whole process begins anew. This will continue until one player claims victory. So you've got a fancy deck led by 5 hero cards, but how do you use them? Well, these warriors are deployed at the start of the game, in the same order that they are arranged in your deck. The first 3 heroes are distributed during the first round, with the remainder deployed each round after that. All hero cards have attack, health, and armor stats, and these can be increased with buffs and perks. Heroes are the keystone to an artifact match, as they enable you to play spells. Spells can only be used if a hero of the corresponding colour is in that lane, so think carefully about where you deploy your heroes. Also, heroes never die. If one is eliminated, it will be removed from the board. It will remain out of play for 1 round, and then it is redeployed into a lane of your choice. Every hero can equip 3 items: 1 weapon, 1 piece of armor, and 1 accessory. Items provide heroes with passive buffs and new active abilities that can help turn the tide of battle. Once equipped, items are permanent, and will remain with that hero even if it is eliminated and redeployed. There are 4 different targets to attack in Artifact: heroes, creeps, towers, and ancients. Destroying towers and ancients are your key objectives, but defeating enemy heroes and creeps is a major part of the game, as they award you gold. Creep kills reward 1 gold piece, while killing a hero rewards 5 gold pieces. This currency is then used to purchase items in the shop during the buying phase, which occurs between each round. The shop is where you can purchase cards from your item deck, as well as consumables such as health potions. You can also access the secret shop in this round, which randomly rotates through every single item card available in the game. giving you access to equipment you don't have in your deck. Every card you play, except for items, has a mana cost. Mana builds as the game progresses, with a point added each round. But, unlike games such as Hearthstone, Artifact features 3 unique mana pools, one for each lane. While these build at identical speeds, they can all be different values, as hero buffs can increase the amount of mana you have in a specific pool. Most cards will only take effect in the lane where they're played, but there are exceptions. If you see arrows to the left and right of a card's mana cost, that means it can affect any of the 3 lanes. The mana cost and hero suit requirements only apply in the lane you're playing the card from, so you could play a green improvement to a lane with no green heroes, or use a spell on a lane where you've already spent all your mana. Artifact has 3 lanes, which means there are essentially 3 games running at any one time. Each lane features 2 towers, one for you and one for your opponent, with 40 health points each. You simply need to destroy 2 of your enemy's towers to win. Alternatively, once you destroy a tower, an 80 HP Ancient is released. Destroy this to signal the end of the game without destroying a second tower. Having 2 methods of scoring victory means that there are plenty of diverse tactics to make use of. When it comes to attacking, units will automatically engage what is directly opposite them at the end of each round. This will either be an enemy hero or a weaker creep minion. If there is nothing in front of a unit, it won't automatically hit the tower as one might imagine. Instead, the target is selected randomly, based on the following percentages: 50% chance of attacking straight ahead, and 25% chance of attacking diagonally left or right. Certain cards can give you greater control over your positioning and attack direction. For example, Rebel Decoy can swap positions with any other unit in the lane, while some spells will allow you to choose a definitive target for your units, or even allow you to redirect the attacks of your opponent's units. So there you have it, our top tips to get you started in Artifact. We promise it's a lot easier once you get in there and start playing. Plus, if you are ever unsure of how things are going, your little imp friends Lux or Nox will always be there to guide you through. Let us know in the comments below how you're getting on with Artifact, and if you found any of our tips helpful, please give us a like and subscribe to PCGamesN for more videos.